When I was 6, I started playing the violin. It all began when I first witnessed an older friend coaxing harmonious melodies out of that small wooden box. I pleaded with my parents to let me take lessons, and because they were willing and able to support such an endeavor, I undertook a journey that continues to this day. Interestingly, my parents have had very minimal musical training, and for them, music is not a significant part of their lives. Yet for me, music is an ingrained and almost fundamental component of my identity. It is intriguing to consider how different my life would be if I hadn't picked up the violin over a decade ago. What if I never heard my friend play, or my parents weren't able to financially support me in taking violin lessons? Would I have taken up some other activity, or would all those years of practice convert into wasted time? You might think that this is just some glorified nature versus nurture discussion, but I'm not arguing that the human mind is a blank slate, a tabula rasa, at birth. Modern science has demonstrated beyond reasonable doubt that genetic heredity is a very real and important dictator of our lives. Furthermore, many scientists now agree that the nature versus nurture dichotomy has outlived its usefulness with the discovery of things such as feedback loops in which nature and nurture influence one another constantly and almost indistinguishably. However, I wish to consider one component of the old nurture paradigm, human versatility, the powerful capacity of humans to explore and learn and do virtually anything. Such a humanistic attitude is particularly rooted in American culture, where a favorite mantra is, "Where there's a will, there's a way." The legacy of diverse human achievements stretches back as far as recorded history exists. One triumphant peak of human versatility came with the European Renaissance, when polymaths such as Leonardo da Vinci and Galileo exemplified the definition of a Renaissance man, an ideal human who excelled in many areas of accomplishment: intellectual, artistic, social, physical. Leon Battista Alberti explained that the versatile human could exist because a man can do all things if he will. Modern research supports this notion of versatility. Studies of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change and adapt, have shown that experience can actually change both the brain's functional organization and physical structure, its physiology and anatomy. In other words, the brain literally morphs to accommodate and facilitate learning, regardless of the subject matter. Other studies have validated the idea that mastery of an activity is most dependent on the time spent in deliberate practice. Malcolm Gladwell's book, Outliers, has recently popularized a 10,000-hour rule, which asserts that greatness in any field comes after at least 10,000 hours of focused practice. If you're willing to invest the time and energy, you can eventually achieve a high degree of success. Indeed, we are discovering a plethora of scientific evidence supporting what we perhaps already knew instinctively. Ezra Cornell famously declared, "I would found an institution where any person can find instruction in any study," because he believed in the human condition of versatility, the potential for exploration and growth. With the proper resources and environment, one can pursue a wide variety of things. Our genetics are already set, predetermined, so don't let that burden you. Instead, remember how much potential you, as a human, have. If you're blessed with an opportunity, take it. Follow your passions, embrace your human versatility. The world lies before you, and your choices make all the difference. So choose wisely.